Given that, I will open up the public hearing. It is now 7:34. Anyone who wishes to come forward to express their opinions about this particular issue, please make sure you state your name and address and stand close enough so that the recording can hear you, because we are memorializing this.
Hi. Good evening. First, we would like to thank you all for allowing us to speak tonight and introduce ourselves and tell you a little about our store, Lucky Strains. My name is Sarah Bear Kelly Maudlin, and this is my husband, Philly Maudlin. We are the owners of Lucky Strains, which is located at 151 Silver Lake Road Northwest, Suite 114. There is a packet floating around up there somewhere that has colored pictures of our store. There's actually another one. Can I?
This one? Yeah.
If you would like to take a look at that and just pass it around, it kind of gives you a better understanding of how our location is set up. Because we do understand that currently our store is located within the buffer zone, like what Ben was talking about. But we would like to ask consideration to shrink the current buffer zone so that our shop is no longer included. The Mormon church to the west of our building is separated by a 4-lane major thoroughfare. Direct access to our business is not possible. The Jehovah Witness Church to our north is separated by our building, another strip mall office building, their parking lot, a natural barrier of grass and trees, and the church's parking lot, and there is no direct connection from their building over to our building. We signed our lease on December 1st of 2023 and opened the doors January 6th, 2024. Myself, my husband, and my father, who is sitting right there, did all the build-out on the shop by ourselves. We have had the fire marshal and the police have come to the store to review it to make sure that we are compliant, and we are compliant. Lucky Strains is currently a low-dose hemp-derived THC and non-intoxicating cannabinoid company. Philly and I run the business. We have no employees. We do not outsource any of the work. We do not have corporate backing. We did not take out any loans. We are 100% family-owned and operated. My father, who is sitting right there, is the one that's helping us grow the shop as well. If you don't see us in the store, you see my dad. Philly still works to help support us and to keep the shop open, but right now the shop is our main source of income. We have put every penny that we have into the business because we believe in it so much. I have always suffered from stress and anxiety and found great relief in CBD products. Because Philly and I stood behind the results that I was experiencing from CBD for my anxiety and pain relief, and we saw our dog Snoop Nelson start taking CBD for his pain, we knew we wanted to spread more awareness and education on the benefits of cannabis and non-intoxicating cannabinoids. Billy and I first opened a company called Lucky's Tree House in 2019 after the Farm Bill passed, and we focused on CBD and natural products. When low-dose hemp-derived THC edibles became legal in July of 2022, we rebranded and opened as Lucky Strains on August 1st of 2022. We are very excited for this change, as I have personally witnessed the benefits that cannabis and non-intoxicating cannabinoids can provide when used properly. My father is a disabled veteran, and my uncle suffers from seizures and glaucoma. Both use cannabis responsibly for relief, so we are proud to be involved in the progression of the legalized cannabis business because we have seen my dad and uncle in much better places now. 2 months after opening Lucky Strains, I was diagnosed with breast cancer. I had 4 major surgeries in 14 months, but I am now cancer-free. With the advice of my oncologist, I became a medical marijuana patient. Throughout all my surgeries and chemo infusions, I never once used an opiate or narcotic. I maintained pain, nausea, depression, anxiety through cannabis and non-intoxicating cannabinoids. While going through recovery, I did notice that when we would go to the medical dispensary, no one ever explained products to us or what products would benefit me the most with what my body was going through at the time. Billy and I knew that when we had the opportunity to open a shop, we were going to run it differently, which is what we do. When you come visit Lucky Strains, we explain all of our products to you. We have pet products, topicals for pain and moisture, and have a local artist corner that features Keone Daniel Chavez and Nathaniel Tuna Quenzer. Being able to donate is vitally important to us. We donate $1 equally from each purchase to no-kill animal shelters and rescues, breast cancer foundations, and child sexual abuse awareness and prevention programs. Because of our tremendous respect for individuals that are active or retired veterans, first responders in the healthcare industry, works for the school district or government, we offer them a thank you discount in our store. From the time of my diagnosis in December of 2022 until November of 2023, we managed to be vendors at 34 different city events and festivals to save money towards opening a store and providing education. With the support of our family and friends and the direction from Ben from the city of New Brighton and our incredible landlord, we found the home of our store right here in New Brighton. The first day we opened the business was the proudest moment of my life. I proved to myself that with perseverance, support, faith, commitment, never giving up, having the love of my family and friends, and my rock of a husband and best business partner by my side, that anything was possible. We strive to be the cannabis store that the city of New Brighton is proud to have in their community. When the store was inspected for compliance by the Minnesota Department of Health, the inspector specifically came to our store, even though it was out of his region because he lives in the neighborhood. The Inspector Garrett told us that 4 out of 5 stores receive at least one violation. We received 0. We pride ourselves on education, compliance, making sure no one under the age of 21 are receiving these products, and being as helpful as possible to ensure that everyone that visits our store is comfortable with what they are purchasing, having reasonable expectations, and the different forms of digestion of these products to avoid of having a negative experience. We qualified for social equity applicant status, and we are currently have a micro-business pre-license approval with the state that's in pending status right now. We are currently registered with the state as a low-dose THC company, and we invite all of you to come see the store so that you can see the environment that we have tried to create to make sure that's a positive experience for when people come in. We would like to thank the St. Anthony Chamber of Commerce, which we did join to try to also be more a part of the community, for their support, the City of New Brighton for listening to us today, for Ben, all of our fellow tenants that we have at 151 Silver Lake Road. We very much appreciate your time and look forward to building a long, positive relationship with the community.
Thank you.
And I think you can add, you have 4.9 stars in your reviews.
We had one person leave us a -1 because we weren't open when they wanted us to be.
That's like,
Very good.
Thank you very much.
Thank you. Does anyone else like to make a comment?